Toutes et à tous, nous voilà pour la suite de WWE2K25, le mode 2K sur Xbox One S. Vous êtes avec combien 49,49. Donc abonnez-vous si vous voulez me soutenir. Likez, commentez, activez la cloche et partagez. J'espère que vous allez tous bien, que tout se passe bien chez vous. Donc on est parti pour incarner Roman Reigns contre Seth Rollins, les deux compères, ce qui reste du Shield. Donc on est parti. C'est parti. Là on va encore voir Polyman. Ah, c'est ce qu'on fait au début. De toute façon, dans le catch, tout est prévu. Tout est prévu d'avance.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal.
Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But
Et son match avec CM Punk au dernier WrestleMania, il était pas mal. Il était bien. CM Punk lui a donné du mal. Bon, il était en son CM Punk.
In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the tribal chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
Ah, lui, c'est Rollins. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
The following contest
Ah, je comprends pas.
is for the Universal
Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? Bell rings in the...
Alors, c'est reparti.
WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Gets driven into the corner.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely isn't. His toughest mental battle.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief. Oh, man.
Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. Oh, merciless knee to the face. The claw is in. Agonizing.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions...
Encore, désolé.
effective.
Rollins getting worked on here.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman. Rotates over for a flapjack.
Heading to the outside now. And he re-enters into the ring. Oh, and Rollins! Here comes Seth! Sling blade!
Rollins in pin. Title in the balance.
And the count doesn't even begin.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Pedigree! Following it up with the cover.
And the champ gets free at one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Heading out, but needs to be ordered to the referee's count.
Boom.
Versatility from Rollins. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
The stop has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the
Bon, on va faire ça avant.
pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
And his core remains the focus here.
Every blow taking more of his breath away.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Holy, meet the barricade. Oh, no, what could this be?
Oh, don't do this.
Hung up with the barricade. And a big boot.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Alors là, il faut que j'arrive à... Ah d'accord. Ah, c'est bon. J'ai compris.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium ladder match in his career. Never successfully no way!
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
That's really leaping before you look.
Could be a tide turner in this match. Launching all the way to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE. History. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large to be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Not looking good. In this position. Oklahoma slam. Reigns just imposing his will right now.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. He quickly slides into the ring.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. The Stone Cold
To be crowned champion.
cover.
And the champ beats the count early.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count? It's stunning.
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his. Hoisted up high here. Oklahoma slam. Totally helpless at the moment.
All the way down.
Powerbomb position.
Going down, punches and counters out.
Brought in the hard way.
Not a good spot to be in.
All the way down.
The Tribal Chief locked and loaded.
Superman punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother. Countering each other again and again.
Oh, he saw it coming.
And that's a lot of blood starting to pour out of Seth's head.
Oh, look at this, raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
Seth Rollins.
Voilà, par contre...
Chances are whittling down.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now. Ooh.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
Yeah, Rollins has hit a roadblock here.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Spear by Reigns. Champ close to...
J'ai réussi.
Ending it here.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the tribal chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle. For years, these
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the tribal chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well,
move
there's your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Now, Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the tribal chief past his... boiling point. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
And Reigns is holding nothing back against Rollins.
He right to the midsection. Setting them up for the Falcon Arrow. Spear by Reigns.
The champ delivering when it counts.
Ah bah c'est pas ça alors, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? C'est fini.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. Superman punch! And a thunderous spear. Perfect execution from the champ.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can...
On l'a fait, les amis. Wisman, pour arriver... Ah, voilà. Ben, on fera ça la prochaine fois. Voilà, parce qu'il y en a encore à faire. Voilà, je vais vous laisser sur cette victoire de Roman Reigns contre Seth Rollins. On a fini la première partie du monde showcase. La prochaine vidéo, on attendra la deuxième partie. Et on va finir tout ça. Je sais pas pour combien il y a encore de matchs et de vidéos, mais bon, on fera comme là, un match par vidéo. C'est déjà bien, je pense. Voilà, je vais vous laisser, donc abonnez-vous, likez, commentez, activez la cloche. Et faites attention à vous. Et portez-vous bien. Salut les amis. Ciao.